Hello there Virgo, and welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Moon Tarot. I hope that you are all very well at this time. I hope that you survived the Mercury retrograde because wowzers, it got a lot of people, didn't it? That energy was, I know I say it every month that energy is intense, but I think the build up to any eclipse season, we had a small eclipse at the beginning of April and the big one was as we were in the Aries season. But my goodness, I hope that you didn't suffer the symptoms that I did. It absolutely floored me, along with a lot of other Virgos that I know out there. It can be ascension symptoms. And what I was getting from Spirit as I was going through mine, I mean, mine lasted, I'm still coming out of the end of it, but it was a good 3 weeks. And it was very intense, very emotional, a lot of purging, not only sort of germs, but come on, Spirit. Yeah, purging all the things that were just dredging and holding me back. So I along with a lot of other Virgos, if you found yourself purging with germs or with emotions or people, circumstances, you will find now that that energy has, you've done your homework, as so to speak, and hopefully this will now allow for your blessings to come in. Because as I said, ascension symptoms, what I was getting from Spirit, they were telling me, trying to explain to me that because the body, our vessel, our body is such a dense molecule and atom and a combination of all things together. It's such a dense shell, if you like. And when we enter, throughout life we will have upgrades and spiritual upgrades, whether our senses are becoming more acute, or we may become more clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, an awakening experience. You will, especially eclipse times, feel these symptoms. They could start off from a mild cold to sinus infections to headaches to feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit down. It can cover so many different things. It's very different and very personal for everybody. But as the eclipse is now sort of phasing out and we've gone back into our planet, thank God, Mercury's gone back into station. The next couple of weeks, we're not entirely out of it, but the big strong energy of Mercury retrograde that will start to sort of push to the side now. So yeah, let's have a look, Virgo, at what Spirit want for us to know. Before I go ahead and jump into anything that the guidance from Spirit, it's going to be a little bit different on this reading. I'm not going to do the full moon spread because I seem to find that a lot of the energies are repeating themselves at this moment in time. And I think what we need more at this time is more of the guidance. We all know what energies we've been feeling, but I will have a quick look into that. But what I'm going to be asking my team to do today is to help us with the move forward and transition, is to really sort of show us what we're working with and what we can do, as in sort of action that we can take at this time, okay, and our best outcome. So it's delving in more where we've come from and where we're going. Okay, so let's have a look, Virgo. Okay, Spirit, what I want from you at this moment in time, please, is we want to have a quick look at the energies that we're just sort of starting to close up now. And the next time I do the shuffle, we'll be looking into what we're doing moving forward, please, Spirit. So what have we been dealing with, please, Spirit? Please show me. This is the Robin Hood deck, by the way. And I will be clarifying with the Starseed deck. Or the Witch's Tarot, sorry. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What has Virgo been dealing with? Thank you. We're going to take a couple of cards as we go through. Okay, thank you. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, so you've really been feeling like you've really had to defend yourself at this time. But we'll go through. I'll get a couple of cards from Spirit. Thank you. What has Virgo been going through this last few weeks, please, Spirit? What's this eclipse season brought up for Virgos? Yeah, okay. We've got the King of Cups showing up there, and we've got the Death card. Okay, let's get some cards for them, please. I know you've been waiting for this reading, haven't you? But as I always say with the readings, we have to make sure that the energy, we're stepping into the energy that is clear to me. And with Mercury being in retrograde, you find there's always a lot of technical problems. And what I'm going to do with these cards is I'm actually going to turn them all upright just so that we can clarify where we've been and what we're to do. Okay, they've got the Hermit card in Judgment. Yeah, you see, a lot of you have been through some very big changes this last few weeks. Beautiful, thank you. We've got the Sun card. Okay, what have we got there? Yeah, the Devil, absolutely. You will probably have found that ugly feeling that the self-doubt has been rearing its head recently, self-criticism. When you're feeling, if you have been one of those that have been feeling a bit down and a bit poorly this last few weeks, you're picking up on the global energy that you know, this eclipse that it's brought to the surface. And if it's not feelings that is part of your healing journey, you've been picking up what other people are feeling, and it's hard work, isn't it? Okay, I think we'll get another row. Thank you, Spirit. I'm feeling that, yeah, we need some more on this. Okay, so we've got the Sun card, we've got the Devil card, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the World card, the Ten of Swords. We need that one upright, thank you. And we've got the Six of Wands. If you hear any background noise, that's my baby Frank. He's joining us for reading. He's been feeling a little bit low the last few days, and I don't know if you feel the same, Virgo, but if you've got pets or fur babies, they're our soul family, and when they're feeling a bit low, it really sort of affects us, doesn't it, with our natural empathy side. And he's a Gemini, so he's air sign. He's really been feeling it the last few days, bless him. Okay, the Page of Swords. Thank you. Can we have two more then, please, Spirit? Okay, Eight of Swords, yeah. Very busy, haven't you, the last few weeks? Okay, and the final card there is the Emperor. Right, so this is actually the energies that we're looking at here, Virgo, are at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Fool card. Now, this is what a lot of you have actually been going through, okay? I just need to have a look so that I can get the guidance from Spirit on where we're going next, what they advise the energy is next, okay? So a lot of you have naturally been feeling quite defensive, or you've had to really stand your corner with a lot of things, either having to justify yourself to a lot of people at this time, and whatever your plans have been, because you know that other people won't agree with them, because you know it upsets the apple cart, you've really been defending and kind of been keeping on the hush-hush with some of your plans that you've had in motion. And that's probably because you've probably trusted people in the past and they've kind of let you down at the last minute. You've got the real defensive side. Now with this, it can be all your skills and ideas and things, and you're actually been protecting and sort of standing up for yourself at this time. So some of you may have found that something came to head and you've really sort of stood your ground and had to say your piece. It could be with an individual or it could be in the workplace. But there's emotions attached to this as well, and it's brought forward an energy of transformation, because with the King of Cups, this is a very mature energy. Now, you've taken some time to really sort of reflect on where you wanted to move forward, and it's really affected you having to stand your ground, or maybe some of you out there have had to stand up for other people that not are weaker, but you could see are kind of being abused or mistreated in some way, and you've used a lot of your energy in the past few weeks to sort of help them bring in their balance as well, to sort of level out their emotions. Or it could be you that you've had to take on that mature energy of the self-defense, standing up for yourself, having to express yourself emotionally to a group of people or to an individual, and sort of make it clear that you're no longer willing for your boundaries to be stepped on or crossed over, and you've kind of hit a pinnacle point in your life where enough is enough now. You're no longer willing to put up with the bullshit. You're no longer willing to put up with half-hearted people and connections and workplaces and financial situations. You've kind of, you know that you've put the work into all areas of your life, and you've really sort of split yourself in so many different avenues, and you've stretched yourself, and you've got to this point where you've just said, no, I'm done here. We do tend to give a lot of ourselves away and a lot of our energy, but I think along with your spirit guides, they've witnessed this as well, because we've got the transformation, but it's also been a judgment as well. Look, I'll just show you here. We've got the Hermit card, where you may have had to spend some time all by yourself and really spend that personal time away from all the clouds and the dust. And with Mercury being in retrograde, it brings along with it confusion or just a time of reflection. And okay, you really have to think about, right, if things aren't working out for me, my blockages, I'm working through my emotions, I am currently working through my finances, and Spirit has heard you. Spirit have really heard the sort of prayers in the midnight hours where you've been asking for that extra help, because a judgment call has been brought to bring in the transformation for you. Now, the Aries eclipse, a lot of people will experience this this time where they've really been feeling that you feel that there's a change there in the air. You feel that you're changing, your inner core, your beliefs. You're starting to be more experimental or more curious about what the world is about, what other people are about. In 2020, when a lot of us were sort of closed up behind closed doors, we spent the hermit time and the reflection time to sort of get to know our families again and reconnect with our neighbours. But this particular time, this hermit mode, this change and eclipse is more about yourself at this particular time. Don't worry about what's going on globally, because the energy would have changed throughout the world. It would have been on a big scale, and which is why a lot of people felt the energy, and it caused illnesses or minor ailments and things. But this judgment has been brought in with Spirit, the Phoenix Rising. Look at the Phoenix Rising in the background here, look. This is because you've done you've spent a lot of time and experience and sharing your wisdom, and for those of you that are in powerful roles, you've been really sort of giving and giving and giving, and you've not felt like much of your blessings has been returned. And with this, we've got the Sun card here, so you could have been connecting with Leo energy, or you could have been taking in that element of, because you've got the moon and you've got the sun and the eclipse motion. The sun is now, the moon's moved out of the way again, and you've got this sunlight coming in, this bright sunshine that's coming in again, and it's going to start bringing in the upliftment energy that you've been really craving. And along here, look, we've got the devil energy. Don't ever be frightened of the light and the dark. Look how clear that is. Look, we've got the light and the dark. Don't be scared of shadow energy. You're going to be seeing a lot of that around you at the moment. Now, this can be in the form of behaviours, addictions, either for yourself or other people around you. The eclipse has really shone that light on those particular areas. So if you've been asking, what are my blockages? Spend that time to sit and ask the question alone, and you will start to see, they will use that light to start to reveal to you what is blocking you. Some of you, it could be work addictions, it could be consuming too much of the good stuff. We've got the Nine of Cups here. I'm not feeling that this is a celebration. I'm feeling that this is more of the devil sort of addiction side, sort of consuming over the last few weeks to get over the hurdle of what the feelings are that you've got. You've been numbing yourself and sort of blocking out that devilish energy, those dark energies. We'd rather just sort of have a few tipples and knock ourselves out and go to sleep. And what Spirit is saying is, it's okay. They know that you've been through a very difficult time over the last few weeks, and they know what it's caused. And you may have sort of felt that there's no hope. You may have lost your job. You may have moved home. You may have lost your partner. But the work's coming in for those of you that really are worried about getting a new job, and you've been thinking, right, you've just finished a job, or you've just walked out, or you've just been fired. They're bringing the work in for you. So there is going to be a new role, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card. Now underneath there we've also got the Knight of Pentacles, so it might be slow feeling like it's coming in slowly, but there is an offer coming in for you. Okay, so if you have had to let something go that's work-based or business-based, they are asking you to take a leap of faith at the moment. And the work that you'll be putting in as well to your inner being, to give you the love and attention that you deserve, because you know that you've wasted a lot of time and energy worrying about other people, friends, family, children. Excuse me. You've been really worried about people in your life, and you've been spending a lot of time and energy on that. And Spirit are just saying enough now. That they want you to take a bit of time out for yourself, look, because this is how you got to this pinnacle point of everything got a little bit too much. It got on top of you. People were starting to ask a bit much of you. Maybe they drained your resources, that your time and energy. And this is the feeling that you've been feeling, this dark, devilish energy. It may have made you feel good for those of you that have really taken comfort in substances and things at this time, but it didn't. It gave you the quick fix. They always say that, don't you? The fire burns out quickly. And with this, you've got to that point that the worst of it is over. Okay, the 10 of Swords is the worst that it could have got, and you felt every single sword that went in, whatever your circumstances is, but the ending came. Look, we've got the World card. It's the finalisation, it's the ending of all that. So that's just confirming with the 10 of Swords that situation is over. So I'm getting grandma and grandfather figures as well that are coming through on the side. Thank you. And I know that there'll be a lot of viewers out there that do have grandparents in spirit, but they're just saying at this time that they're aware of what you're going through, and they just want to bring in that love for you, and that they've got the wisdom and experience along with your ancestors. And you've got inside of you what they had as well, not just the love but the experience, and you tap into that, and that will help you move forward. That is a personal message for whoever needed to hear that. And we've got the 6 of Wands. So some of you, luckily, you have felt this energy. So as you're moving through the end of April going into May, the eclipse time, you're gonna be getting the victorious feeling. Because when Mercury goes back into station, we've got another couple of weeks, give it time. It has stationed, but you always get the grey period after, okay, the shadow time. So allow yourself space and time for this victory energy to come in. Now, on the battlefield, when they had the flag, and the one at the front would always hold the flag and look at what we've done, we've won the war, we've won the battle. At the end of the day, you've spent a lot of energy and time getting to this point. You deserve that break. So the break will come through. Whatever struggles you've been going through at this time, it's okay, because Spirit is saying that you will get that break that will come through. You will be able to release this trapped energy. The mind plays tricks on you in Mercury retrograde, and you may have been kept awake at night time. Now, they always say that this is self-inflicted. But it takes time to get to the 8 of Swords feeling to get to a point where you feel trapped and isolated, and you're not actually, you don't really know that you're free to release yourself. It's up to you. Not everybody knows that, but because Mercury moves again and you start to get the clarity that you need, you may wake up with mini aha moments and think, why the hell couldn't I feel or see that before? Well, it's because the fog's there, the cloud's there, but you will be able to start releasing these horrible thoughts that trap you. They can be the tiniest of thoughts, like I'm not good enough, that's not for me. If you feel that your life hasn't been moving in big ways, that's okay. It's normal, because we get impatient, don't we? We want the best of the best now. Now, somebody may have been bringing in a message to you. You may receive some paperwork or documents or an email in relation to something moving forward. It could be house plans for those of you that have been taking on property and you've been waiting for this cloud to clear. You may start to receive messages out of the blue now, that little push and that little help that you've been wanting to sort of obtain this victorious feeling. Okay, so if you have I really can't express this strongly enough. If you have really felt that things are not moving, well, you're not on your own. There's many of us out there that have felt this, but you will start to feel better now. The beauty of it is that, thank goodness, all of the planets that all changed and shifted around was for a reason. It was to highlight to a lot of us out there what problems are in our way, what our blessings are, what the blockages are, and what we can do to help to move them. Because the Emperor is the all-knowing, all-seeing. The Emperor sits there and rules, and it takes a lot for that person to get to that particular role. Birthright, yes. It's your birthright to be successful. It's your birthright to be who you are, your authentic, beautiful self. Okay, and you will get the help and strength you need. Nobody messes around with the Emperor. When you step into that energy, or this could be a person that's going to help you with authority. It could be a businessman, businesswoman. It could be somebody that's got the money and the credentials that you need to push you forward. Or it could be that person that overhears the conversation in the coffee shop of what your plans are. And they step in and they say, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you. I am actually at this moment in time looking for blah, blah, blah. It could be that sort of energy. The Emperor doesn't mess around. The Emperor doesn't cut corners because they don't need to. They have the knowledge, wisdom and experience and strength to make moves that are bolder than any other man, which is why they have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands and the King of Cups rolled into one beautiful, delicious dish. Now, the Emperor energy, hopefully, you will start to take on that strength because you need it, don't you? You've exhausted yourself over the last few weeks or the last few months or years for some of you. So Spirit are really showing me what you've really been through. Okay, all I needed to do really was put those two together, the Devil card and the Ten of Swords, and that would have given me the same round-up story along with the Sun card to let you know, it's all going to be okay. But that's not what Spirit wanted me to say. They really wanted me to sort of break down the energies of what a lot of you have been feeling. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, excuse me. If I get horsey or husky voice, I do apologise, but as I said, I've also been getting over an awful virus that I've had. Anyway, enough about me. Let's have a look then, Spirit. Right, so we're aware, thank you, Spirit, of what Virgo have been going through, what I need now from you, Spirit, and what Virgo need. Our beautiful viewers, we need to know what action they need to take moving forward. What is it that they can do to help themselves? We'll get these ones clarified as well if we need to. I only ever clarify, Virgo, if we need to, if it's not a straightforward message. Okay, what does Virgo need to do in action to move out? Now they're moving out of this Ten of Swords energy. Thank you. What does Virgo need to do? We've got the Fool card, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Cups, we've got the King of Cups again, and we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, and we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm instantly getting with that, believe in yourself. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, yeah. It's pretty obvious what they're wanting you to do, okay. Page of Swords, we'll get that one clarified, thank you. That's the Five of Pentacles, yeah. Transforming that, okay. Yeah, one more please, Spirit. One more. got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so they're obviously wanting you to let that one go. Let anything that hurts you, don't allow anybody at this time anymore to hurt or trample on you, trample on your ideas, put your fire out. This is your time to allow yourself time to shine, Virgo. Okay, let me just straighten those out. Right. So what Spirit want you to do then? Come on then, Spirit, let's have a look. Okay, yeah. Really strongly get in there. They really want you to believe in yourself more, Virgo. And believe in your dreams. Believe in the way that you want to go. Okay. Taking a leap of faith, first of all, is taking that chance on you. Taking the chance on... You might be given an opportunity coming up in the next few weeks of an offer of work, an offer of a relationship, an offer of moving somewhere different. And now this is part of your transformation, because we've got the butterfly as well that's at the foot here, at the elbow there, this one with the whistle. We've got a tiny butterfly. I don't know if you can see it on there. We've got the butterfly, which is transformation. So part of your transformation is taking that honour, taking that walk the plank, if you will. It might feel that way. In the picture, it always depicts the fall at the end of the cliff. You've got to that point where you're at the end of your tether, but there's always the halt before the jump. And this is the halt time, where Spirit are really wanting you at this moment in time to really trust in your abilities, who you really are, what you've got to offer the world or offer other people to help them on their journey. This is about you knowing what you came here to do. And if you don't know how to tap into that, you can meditate and ask your angels, ask your guides, what is it that I'm here for? Because you may have been in fabulous roles so far. You might, depending on your age, you might be so young that you're only just starting off your life. I'm young at heart and I'm 50 this year, but I'm still really looking for my true purpose. What is it I'm here to do? Now, I've got a damn good idea, but like you, Virgo, they're asking you to take that leap. And if you're not in the knowledge of knowing what it is, ask them. They'll help you to remember what you're here to do. And you will slowly move towards what that is. Or you will find that the offer that comes in may surprise you. May come from somebody that you used to go to school with, used to study with, used to live as neighbours, or it could be somebody that you used to connect with on a loving term, but you remain friends. And this offer can be coming in very slowly, but with it being the Knight of Pentacles, it's very trusted as well, okay? It's a new seed, it's just been born, and it's been born because it's your birthright. This new step, this new direction that you're going in, it's that big thing that you've been waiting for, okay? And with it, we've got the emotions, we've got the King of Cups that wanted to show themselves again. Look, this is the action. Remember, this is what Spirit wants us to do. We've got the King of Cups. You all right, baby? It's okay, you can go if you want to, Baba. It's all right, it's Frankie's fidgety. Okay, the King of Cups wants you to really be that loving person that you are, okay? You are emotionally balanced. You are able to express yourself from the heart. And although this might open and peel part of your layers and reveal vulnerabilities of yours, it's okay, because you will be helping so many people. If it's about a book or a story of your life, an autobiography, or a vlog, a blog, a video blog, whatever they call it nowadays, if it's something to express your feelings and something that you've been through, Spirit are also asking you to, it's time to put that down on pen and paper now. It's fine, you know, now's the time to write that book, now's the time to write that article. Be confident in yourself. You know you can do this. Okay, you've got the intelligence, the wisdom, the Queen of Swords. She is very articulate with words. She's very good with being able to see clear paths ahead, and anything that gets in the way, God forbid them, because she'll just cut that straight out. So if you feel that you have to cut cords with certain things from the past, people, places, then that's okay. It's also okay to do that now, because it's time, okay? And we've got the Six of Swords. It's time to move into a new pasture. Some of you that are out there that have been looking at a new home, been looking at a place near water that's very calming for earth signs, then do look into that. I'm also getting on here, we've got this gentleman in the swan boat and taking the Six of Swords across the waters, but look, they're in spirit, look. So it could be somebody on here, can you see that? It could be somebody in spirit that's helping you to move forward, trusting the guidance that you feel at this time. Excuse me. And for those of you that really need the mental help and clarity, healing of the mind, and that some thoughts have really got the better of you and you've been through a tricky, hard time, they're asking you to take the time that you need to rest, okay? You may have been through such a battle with things just lately that you feel exhausted mentally and physically, and they're asking you at this time. The Four of Swords is an energy of being able to be peaceful, spend a bit of time by yourself. This particular soldier is underneath beautiful blossom trees. Look, it's blossom time in the UK here at this time. So now's the perfect time to take that rest that you need. If you're struggling to ask the boss for time out, if you're not your own boss, ask them nicely and just say, look, you need a mental health break. Explain to them that you've been through so much and that you really feel that you need a little bit of a time out for you. You will benefit so much more from taking care of you first and then helping others after. Because you've got some wonderful things coming in. Okay. And another action card that we've got here is the Page of Wands. It could be action, it could be an email or a letter that you need to send to somebody because you know you've put it on hold. Perhaps that's because you were advised that Mercury retrograde, you were told that it wasn't the best time to communicate because things get crossed, miscommunications. You'll find that a message may come through now, either in sleep state, waking state. You may receive a passionate message from somebody who wants to connect with you with the heart. It could be somebody who wants to connect with you and be business partners, or somebody that just gives a great idea, or it could be your idea starting to spark up now that you've got a clearer mind. It could be that time to allow the relaxed mind to let the creativity just sparkle off. But with the passion, it's possible that some of you out there may start to feel and allow your heart to feel this love from a fire sign. It could be coming from this direction. It could be coming from somebody who is business entrepreneur, who, with the the King of Wands, they started off as a Page of Wands, and they started off with the one little idea that they took a chance on. They are a chancer, but they chance because they know that they don't usually lose, okay? So take that risk. If somebody offers to give you their not heart, but if somebody speaks from the heart to you in the next few weeks, really listen and really take on what they're saying, because this person really is passionate, and they're not going to be fire flying in and out like the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands knows they're usually a handsome or beautiful character. They normally turn heads, get people turning heads when they walk into a room, because they're so self-confident, and Spirit want you to take on that energy. If it's not somebody walking in to your life in the next few weeks, take on board that energy and sort of open up that heart chakra. Allow your heart to open up again. If it's been broken, like we had at the bottom of the deck, if your heart has been broken, allow this time now to be pampered. If somebody wants to buy you a gift, accept the gift with thanks from the heart. Be genuine. Don't be frightened. Not everybody is going to be out there to hurt you. Okay. Spirit want those of you out there to put the work in as well. Work and collaborate on your creative projects at this time. This man is really chipping away, and I think this is a structure of feathers. It's possibly concrete because he's got the mallet and he's got the chisel. And he's really concentrated, but look at the smile on his face. He's really happy while he's working on his own creative projects. So if you work full time and you're not able to, you feel that you're stuck in a role, excuse me, you're stuck in a role at this time, and you want to move on to something a little more creative, either be self-employed or another role that you can be creative with. what you can do at this time, Virgo, is not panic and worry. Oh God, I'm stuck in this role. I hate it. It's taking all my time and my energy, and I'm not getting any younger. And you're worried about projects and things that you want to get off the ground, and that you want to show the world your skills and knowledge, your creativity. If you're a crocheter, a painter, or whatever your skill is, you know, don't worry. You can do that in your spare time, and then you can start to work on it, build on it, and then get it out there so people can sort of promote it, as they say. And if it's promoted, then that can be the starting point, the bungee jump then. From starting point to successful businesses, you have to start somewhere, okay? And the message is there again. Somebody might have been spying on you over the last couple of weeks and checking out, thinking, do you know, their hobbies looks great. I really would love to see that being on the shelves in supermarkets or having their own little store. And they might have been watching what you're doing, and they might be coming in to offer you something of significance here, because they know that you've really struggled. This person's been watching you. They've got messages coming through soon because they've been watching you, knowing that you've been struggling financially, struggling to express yourself creatively, and they want to step in and help. They want to be part of your journey. So for those of you that have really felt that the help's coming in at this time, it will do, because we've got the transition card again, we've got the death card again. So, excuse me, 1 minute, Virgo, sorry. Oh, that's better. So with the death card, allow this person to help you, because it will help you to move forward. Don't be stubborn and knock back help if you need it, because it's also, we've got an innocent, we've got the Page of Cups here. It could be somebody that innocently sort of offers you a little bit of help and you're a bit reluctant to take it because, nah, I've got this, I can do this on my own. But this person might be wanting to sort of lock in at this time for this reason that's in the background, and they might appear quite sweet and innocent and offer you, well, I can help you with that, I can help you with this, you know, and you sort of reject it and say, no, I'm all right, thank you, I've got this. You don't want somebody else to steal all the glory, but allow this person or this energy to step in and help you at this time. Okay, this is your action. Okay, so this is what Spirit want you to do. There's a lot of creative people out there, whether you're into music, the arts, or whether you're into creating just your little patch in your garden. It doesn't matter. It's insignificant. It's not a competition of what creative project that Spirit want you to know here. They want you to just trust in yourself and move forward, okay? You cannot move forward unless you make a change. And when I look at this, it's like a beautiful rainbow of colours. But to allow that lovely feeling of, gosh, I've really got onto something good here. I've finally moved into my life purpose. I've finally had the courage to take that leap of faith. I've finally taken, the courage to accept offers from other people, and it's got me somewhere now. That is what I see unfolding for the future. Now we will have a quick look at what the outcome, the best possible outcome can be if we make these choices, if we choose ourselves, if we choose to take the offer of somebody renting their garage out to you for a workspace, or if somebody's offered you a dance group, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Take the offers of help at this time. We're not expected to do everything on our own. And if you feel that you've not got the right sort of help coming your way, ask Spirit to send the help your way, Virgo. And you'll be surprised at what miraculous blessings you'll get. You'll get people coming out of the woodwork and you'll be like, where did you come from? It's because you asked and you trusted in Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, can we now show Virgo the best possible outcome? If they're willing to take the action and changes and make the moves, what's the best possible outcome that Virgo can expect, please, over the next few weeks? Thank you. I've got the Two of Wands. New partnerships. Okay. We'll clarify that one. Best possible outcome. This is for Virgo. This is after they've made the changes, Spirit. This is after to, now don't forget Virgo, this, they can't predict what your future is going to be, but what they can predict is the best possible energy that could be around you to help you with your journey and decisions at this time. What was that? Flipped, thank you. Yeah, the Emperor wanted to show again, the World card, Knight of Swords. Best possible outcome, please. Let's have another 3 cards and then we'll clarify. Thank you. Excuse me, I do apologise for my coughing and spluttering. As I said, I'm just getting over this horrid virus. Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah, look at that. It's not all butterflies and bubblegum, but do you know what? Best possible outcome, at least it's realistic. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Wands and the Hermit. Best possible outcome. Now, you might think to yourself, well, why would that be the best possible outcome? Well, at least that's for those Virgos out there that haven't been through the full journey yet. The best possible outcome will be the 10 of Wands that comes after this. Feeling like the wounded warrior. That's the worst it is. To get to the end of a circumstance, a family matter or something where you've had to be dragged through court or something, to get to the 9 of Wands, you've really been through it. And the beauty of it is the best possible outcome is the 10 of Wands, the completion, and then you move on to that full card, okay, the new start. That's only for some of you out there that needed to hear that. Because we've also got on here, we've got the 8 of Swords. The best possible outcome for this, we're going to get clarified, okay? Because to still feel trapped after you've made a change and make a move doesn't make any sense, does it? So hopefully, if we turn that mindset around, in fact, we're going to get that clarified now. The best possible outcome for this. Let's just break it down, shall we, Virgo? I can't just leave it on a cliffhanger like that. It's not fair. Let's use this deck and get this clarified. Okay. For those Virgos that are really struggling with the mindset and feeling like they're trapped and they can't make any moves and they're stuck in that position, please clarify this 8 of Swords, please. If they make the changes and accept the help, what is the best possible outcome they can expect? Thank you, Spirit. Could be letting go of somebody as well and stop reading the same messages over and over and trying to dissect what went wrong. Thank you. Yeah. Best possible outcome. Yeah, freeing yourself. We've got the Queen of Cups. If you allow yourself to let go of a situation that's really been causing some mental conflict, then you're going to be stepping into an amazing energy. 6 of Pentacles, they'll allow you to bring in the balance that's required at this time. Okay, so for those of you out there that have taken the action or that will take the action to have the rest, accept what is, you can't change it, let go of those things that you cannot change or control. Okay, whether it's finances, you're worried about your bank balance, you're worried about people, you're worried about what somebody might say, it's the fear. It's false evidence appearing real. Allow Spirit to help you to take off that blindfold. When the Mercury retrograde is clear and you've got that clarity, allow Spirit to help you, okay? And you'll move out of that energy. Because they clarified it, the best energy that will come out of that, if you do the work, is you'll feel so much better. With the Queen of Wands, you'll just feel emotionally balanced. Yeah, you might have the tears, you might have the headaches, you might have the regrets or the guilt. Whatever your circumstances, you'll move into this energy if you let that go. And then once you peel off that onion layer, you've then got the Queen of Wands. Okay, the fire back into the belly, the spirit within you that really is to be shining out there. Okay, a fire that burns so brightly. The passion that you've got for yourself and for your projects and other people, your children, your home, it doesn't matter. The best possible outcome for you is that you get the balance of emotion as a gift and a blessing, and you get the Queen of Wands. That's if you allow that block to be released. If you find it overwhelming and you can't do it yourself, just say to Spirit, I'm sorry, I've got to hand this over to you. I cannot deal with this anymore. I give it to you, and send it with love and they'll help you. Okay, and we've got the Emperor back into place, okay? So the best possible outcome for all of you out there that have got your changes and you've made those moves and you've had to go through the dredge, well, this is your reward, stepping into your Emperor energy, okay? Allow this Emperor, I'm seeing 44 as well. I know it's the 4, but it's showing up as a 44, which is an 8, which is infinity. Allow this spiritual energy to just run through you and become that person that you were here to be. Some of you are still looking for what it is that you want out there, new partnership. It's got the whole world in his hands. And they're looking out to the horizon and thinking, okay, do I want to start a new business partnership? Do I want to get myself a mortgage and connect with this person? With the leap of faith and the Fool that showed earlier, yes, you can. The best possible outcome is that you may start that new partnership, okay? The Knight of Swords. We've got a gorgeous energy here. It's fast movement. The Knight of Swords doesn't hang about for the weather change. They don't hang about to find out the gossip on the streets. They're off on the horse and they go, go, go because they've got a focus. Focus on what it is that's important to you. Focus on getting the truth to the right people. That sword, the Ace of Swords, make sure that you're speaking the truth and you cut out anything that's not. You've not got time for idle gossip. If you want things to change who you are inside. Don't mingle with those people that put other people down because you will be dragged down with that energy with you. The World card, take on travel experiences, start a new job, start a new company if you want to. Bring endings, allow your endings to come in. But if you're offered a trip away, take it with both hands. If somebody said you fancy a weekend away, grab it by both hands and just accept that gift, because it'll do you good to refresh yourself, to rejuvenate your energies. It'll bring you into an energy of upliftment, the 10 of Cups. For those of you that really have been waiting for sort of a new change, this is a beautiful energy to be able to be gifted with. Okay, so to get to the 10 of Cups, yes, let go of the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, sorrow. Allow all those things that really haven't got space and time in your energy. Stop juggling with people and places that don't really do anything for you. For those of you that are in business and you really want to think about expanding and branching out, then okay, yeah, take that risk, but also think about underneath, okay? Do the foundation work for any business venture. Make sure that if you're stepping into a new partnership, that at this time that the foundations are solid, okay? Use your Emperor energy and your wisdom to be able to make decisions that are wise. If you're going for a new house contract or something, or stepping into a new contract altogether, make sure you read the fine print. Don't take chances too much with money at this time, because it's not really the right time, especially still being in shadow period with Mercury retrograde. Just put a little bit to one side and then spend wisely. Okay, and the Hierophant. You may find that you're stepping into a new commitment with yourself, with somebody else, a new commitment with the workplace, or a new commitment with a loved one. Or it could be committing to spirit and saying, right, I'm willing to work with you now. I've had my awakening. What is the next step? Okay. So allow that Hierophant to bring in the new chances, the new avenues that you've got coming to you. Allow the Hierophant to be able to bring in the wisdom from the spirit world for what you need at this time for protection. Okay? Right. Okay, Spirit. Well, thank you, Spirit. Well, I hope you got something from that, Virgo. What I'm going to do to finish off this reading is, I think you've got enough there to work with, okay, for the next few weeks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of messages from the Oracle, and then we're just going to have a quick message from our angels, and then we'll wrap up the reading with that, okay? Let's have a look. Thank you, Spirit. Right, let's have a look for oracles at this time. Thank you. Yeah, what do we have for Virgo in the oracle? Just looking at the time, I'm aware that we're extending the time on this, Virgo, but it's what messages you need to hear, you see. So you can skip forward if you don't want these oracles. Right. Okay, what oracles do we have? Excuse me, sorry. what messages do we have for our beautiful Virgos? Frank's still here with me. Bless him. Such a loyal soul baby. I thought he may leave the room, but he's decided to stay with us, and he's brought his gorgeous energy with him. So take some love from Frank as well. Thank you. Right. So we've got some out there, we've got somebody that's really worried about the attachment, but the number 5 brings in the change. So if you're attached to something at the moment, then don't be surprised if in the next few weeks things start to shift and change. People moving away from each other, or an attachment that you feel at this time is, it could be a new attachment coming in, or it could be you feel you're a little bit too attached to the past, letting that go, okay? Because we've got blossoming abundance coming in for you at this time. It's a time for the blessings to come in. And it's not before time, is it? We've been waiting a long time for blessings to come in. See, look, we've got the sun at the bottom of the deck as well. It's about time, isn't it, Virgo? Yeah? Let's let the blessings come in, and let's see what angel cards we've got. Messages from our angels to wrap up the reading then, please, Spirit. What would our angels like for our viewers to see and hear? They send their love. They send their love anyway, but I think when you get that as a message, that's beautiful as well, isn't it? Thank you. What messages do we have? Thank you. Complete sense. You'll see it in a minute, but it makes complete sense to what we've just said in the reading. Okay, animal messages. One more shuffle then. That didn't come out then. Thank you. Right, lots of messages there. Thank you, angels. Okay, first up we've got Desiree. No conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide and comfort you at this time. And Frank agrees to that. Asaya, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life, which is what we said. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. Fabulous, thank you. Yes, we need guidance and help with any change. Celeste, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Yes, that's for those of you that have really had enough. Maya, schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with the process. So if you have to study for something new, it's okay. The world is a university. Life is for study. Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So God bless you if you've had a recent passing of a child. I can't think of anything worse. So my love genuinely goes out to you at this time. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, and this is for those of you that in awakening really don't know if you're going to make the right choice or not, okay? To make your decision, ask yourself, put your hand on your heart, and that's just from me. Which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it, okay? Screenshot that if you need it, Virgo. Can you see that? Okay. And Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay? Beautiful. Okay then, Virgo. Well, that is it for today. I think we've got enough to be going with, don't you? And I'm sorry that the time goes into what we're on, 54 minutes, but you know what? It's worth it because Spirit take a lot of time and effort to bring us these messages that I can help to channel through to you at this time. You know what you've got to do to be able to make positive changes. Don't worry about it because they are there. Just please ask them, okay? And take my love, take Frank's love. Come on then, baby. Take Frank's love and my love with you, and I hope you have a wonderful few weeks. Okay, my darlings, until next time, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye. See you later, guys. Bye.